We talk a lot about decluttering our homes, our closets, our calendars, our inboxes, but very few of us talk about decluttering what's inside our body. Not fat, not weight, clutter, tension, overstimulation, stagnation, and it all starts with the way we move or the way you don't move. I'm Fabienne, and for the last 25 plus years, I've been a physical therapist. And I've seen what chronic pain looks like. I've seen what burnout looks like. I've seen what nervous system overload looks like. And let me tell you something that might surprise you. Junk movement is as toxic as junk food. Not moving at all or moving in a way that punishes your body, both of these create clutter. After my illness and after my surgery, movement became for me nourishment. It was no longer about performance. And that mindset shift changed everything. Body clutter is not only about what you eat. It's singing in that chair at the office for 8 hours. It's leaning your head towards that screen, that computer screen. It's also the shallow breaths that you take all day because of stress, because of anxiety. And your nervous system, your body interprets that the whole day. So if you sit collapsed the whole day, then your body identifies that as protection. If you train very intensively without ever recovering, your body identifies that as threat. Your system can't differentiate if you're running from danger or running from your own expectations. And when these signals, they are confused, or when these signals accumulate, you definitely feel it. Brain fog, fatigue, tight hips, low energy, lack of motivation, stress, anxiety. That's body clutter. We've definitely been taught that movement is about burning calories, burning fat, burning guilt. It's all about burning. But movement is not punishment, it's communication. Every movement feeds your nervous system. When you walk slowly and you breathe deeply, you feed regulation. When you lift weights with control, then you feed strength and confidence. When you stretch mindfully, you feed circulation and recovery. The way you move, it affects your stress levels, it affects your digestion, it affects your energy, it affects the way you feel. It's not about aesthetics, it's about regulation, it's about balance, it's about your internal environment. And your internal environment defines your vitality. After surgery, I couldn't move the way I used to, and it was really humbling because for the first time in my life ever, I really had to be conscious about what my body needed at the time. So I would ask myself, would my body need to move today? Does my body need to be fueled with that type of food today? Does my body need to rest today? It was not about how will I burn more calories or what kind of strength work I would do today. It was mostly about what does my body feel right now and what does it need? And it led me to be way more conscious about how I treated my body in the past and how more gentle I had to be with it. In other words, I stopped trying to dominate my body, but I started partnering with it instead. Decluttering your body clutter, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to add more workouts. It might just mean that what you are doing right now, you need to do it more effectively or consciously. Here are a few things that you can try to do. Sit tall for 5 minutes, or go for a walk without your phone for 10 minutes, or take a deep breath, or more than one before opening your laptop. Go to the gym or do your strength training with presence, without aggression, and notice the changes. See how it feels. And most importantly, add recovery as if it matters, because it does. Recovery is not laziness, it's integration. Before you move today, ask yourself, is it punishing or it's nourishing? Because movement is not something you do to your body, it's something you do for it. And when you begin to move with intention, you just don't only declutter your body, but you also declutter your nervous system. And that changes the way you show up for your entire life. Start small. Start just with that tiny little thing. Let's start today. Now watch my next video called The 3 Shifts of the Sacred Meal. Eating has been something that we've done for our entire lives, but the way we eat sometimes needs improvement.